Welcome to Softcore History.
Hello and welcome back to Softcore History. My name is Jakob Goldman. I am
Is that what you're doing now?
I'm a bona fide member. Shut up, you fucking Christian scum. Anyway, I'm back from Israel. Had a great time.
Feels like a pretty quick tour. I mean military tour.
I was too hard for the IDF. They were like, this guy's too good.
Too good?
Yeah, they were like, he's too hard. We got to send him back.
The IDF's pretty hard. What'd you do?
Oh, man, you won't believe what they kicked me out for, bro.
Oh, you were discharged.
I was too hard.
You were
I was too hard, bro, for the IDF. You won't believe what I did.
So you got there, and you went in the field, and they were like, whoa.
Yeah, I did.
Again, I thought you were working a desk job.
Nah, son. Hard. I was hard as fuck, bro. No, dude, you won't believe what they kicked me out for. I was like, there's
You were actually hard.
Yeah, it was
You
hard.
took some boner pills and like that's
No,
very inappropriate.
No, I didn't.
HR was like, no.
They're
you
like,
gotta
look, there's a
go.
lot of things we'll do to Palestinian kids, but that's not one of them, you piece of shit.
No, man, that's not what I wasn't trying to get the fucking infidels like that. I made leavened bread.
Oh.
It's Passover
no.
weekend, and I made a normal loaf of
You
sourdough.
made your sourdough?
Yeah, and they were like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I'm making bread, bro.
Too hardcore for them?
Now,
Yeah.
did you put paint or blood
Lamb's
on your
blood.
door?
Have your homeboy. Can't have that ghost fart
Yeah.
or whatever that killed the pharaohs.
in the Ten Commandments, yeah.
The fucking the green mist that is
Yeah.
God. God's a
No,
fart.
that wasn't God. That was the angel
Oh,
of
it's the
death.
angel of death.
Angel
yeah.
of death killing your firstborn child.
Yeah,
Which
right.
you don't have, and you probably will never have because
No.
you're impotent.
I'm not impotent. I don't know if I'm impotent actually.
Just a choice.
I
You
just
don't want
I don't want a kid.
to. Okay.
So yeah, if anyone doesn't know that, I don't want children right now.
Okay.
It's kind of a
And it should be noted,
But
by
that
the
is
way,
a
that
choice.
the IDF he was actually at was Impotence Defiant Fathers. So he went to impotence camp.
yeah, it was I thought for a long time I'd never, we shouldn't really go to camps, people like us.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So you're saying you have not accepted that yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, I never understood the whole, I think I've mentioned this before, but it's like every Jewish kid I ever met outside of where I'm from went to like the same summer camp. And I was like, I thought we all agreed we're not doing that anymore. Like, this is a bad idea,
Yeah, you
guys.
shouldn't all go to the same camp.
We got to spread out, spread thin. That always works well for us.
Yeah. Although really, I think the term camp is misused with any sort of concentration or death camp situation.
Why is it called camp?
Why is it a camp?
It's not
not a camp.
It's a fucking factory for killing people. Like this Camp Auschwitz.
Yeah, like,
God,
I just
that
feel
shirt
like-
exists somewhere, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
And
that's
also,
terrible.
someone just needs to like sit thesaurus the word camp and like put anything else there. That's a death facility.
Yeah,
It's a concentration.
facility
Yeah.
is perfect. It's very governmental,
Yeah.
organized, and terrible.
There's a lot of like really sterile bureaucracy.
yeah.
It's not a camp.
It's a complex. It's
Yeah.
a facility.
Imagine.
Also, not showers.
They weren't.
Well, sometimes they were. Sometimes they weren't. Depends on which.
Luck of the
much
draw,
like the
huh?
guy in Hawaii we talked about earlier. It depends on which switch you flip.
Okay, so go ahead and listen to that episode on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay us our $5, you bitches.
Yeah. There's a great unsolved history mystery this
yeah.
week about Atlantis.
We're actually wearing the same clothes as we are now because we're going back to back.
Yeah.
We're recording 2 in a fucking row.
Just because we love each other so
I'm
much.
just down in Ranch Waters. We're going hard.
And we are recording today on Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday, boys. What'd you guys do for Easters?
Celebrated your people's L.
Yep.
He is risen.
He's back, baby.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
He rolled
Cool.
that rock.
Yeah, he moved a rock
Boom.
and floated into space.
He was only dead for like
No,
48
he hasn't
hours.
floated into space
Yeah, no,
yet.
he's
He's
chilling.
got 40 days before
He's
he
chilling.
before he goes into space.
Wait, so what was he doing for 40 days?
Ministering.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
And,
Oh,
and
you
and-
come back from the dead? You talk about religion the whole time?
And this,
No, no,
and this
no.
guy named Tommy fingered him.
What? He's not ministering. He's just like kind of hanging out with his boys.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, I'm back.
I'm back, bitches.
So he partied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you he got fingered.
True.
He
True.
did get fingered. I just want everyone to know that it's in the Bible that Jesus gets fingered.
I'm actually going to let you know that your version of Easter fucking sucks. It's a big old copy. You guys just suck at religion, make it boring.
We took the dub this weekend.
You took the dub this weekend. You made a dumb story. You made a dumb story about a hippie. It fucking sucks. It's not fun. All the cool shit about Easter, the real cool stuff, is not from you guys.
So do you think when the Roman soldier that tried to uncover the tomb and see that his body was gone, do you think he got stuck? Do you think they just kind of like rolled the rock back on him?
I think nothing great happened to him.
No.
Like, I think because he clearly like slept on the job, right? Because they showed up in the morning, like he like left at night to go bang a prostitute or something.
Mary Mag's probably.
Yeah, because they showed up. Well, Mary Mag showed up in the morning with the other Mary, maybe? I don't remember who.
John, probably.
I think it was a dude. And first two women showed up. It was two women who discovered that the tomb was open, which should not have been possible, and empty. And then the apostles showed up, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
And they immediately thought probably like graveyard robbers.
Grave robbers, for sure,
yeah. No, but then when does he fly to space?
40 days after
He's an alien.
40 days.
He's clearly an alien. Jesus was probably an alien.
You know, that's
he's like David Blaine.
Oh. Holding the balloon?
Holding his balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy from
Do you remember that shit? That was the weirdest one for me.
He
the weirdest.
survived.
And
What are you talking about?
he
He did
always
the stunt.
survives. He's never going to die from any of these stunts. They're not you can't die from these.
Why can't you die?
You just can't. He's not going to do a stunt where he could die. Why would he I feel like his stunts aren't even like he's not doing magic. It's a stunt.
a lot. Well, no, all his card tricks and stuff are magic, but a lot of the other stuff is just stunts. Like,
No,
it's like if
now.
Evel Knievel was like, I'm a magician.
Yeah. It's like nah.
Evil Knievel got hurt a lot.
He did.
He was always getting hurt.
He did.
Didn't he was bad at what he did.
Didn't he die doing a stunt? Evil
No,
Knievel?
I think he died of like diabetes or something.
Did he get fat? Is that what happened?
I don't know. He died of like cancer.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure he died. He died of respiratory disease in Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah.
He died like every other old person in Florida.
Right. He just died.
He just died. I was
The
like,
body just stopped working.
I thought he like died in some like canyon jump crash because
He wishes.
No, that's probably
Who
made
went
up
over
by that's Big
Niagara
Knievel
Falls?
A lot of people.
in a barrel.
In the barrel, though. Who died?
A lot of people. But a lot of people have also done it.
Well, who was the famous magician that did it?
Oh, would that have been Houdini?
Did Houdini die? Or he drowned,
Houdini didn't die at the Niagara Falls. I know that.
but he's handcuffed. You
Yeah.
know?
Okay, so who
The
died?
magic left him. Speaking of which,
Harry Houdini. Whoa, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's the first person to survive going over the falls.
Okay.
Or no, he wasn't. Never mind. This is
No, he died.
speaking of magic, wait, did I say that he is jizzing on this podcast or the last
Last
one? we
one.
did?
Last
okay,
one.
so my Easter porno tagline is he is jizzing. And since we're talking about magic, I have another, I don't know how to, it's a Harry Potter porno where Hagrid finds Harry or whatever his name is. And, he's just like, you're a jizzer, Harry. That's all I got. He just reveals to him. He's like, you're not a normal person.
You're a jizzer.
You're a jizzer, Harry.
That sounds like a slur.
It's not.
Fucking jizzer.
It's a title.
Yeah.
It's an important title.
Harry Houdini also died of peritonitis.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
And I don't
Probably
care
like
what it is.
dysentery.
Yeah, it's sepsis.
So he died swallowing a disease.
Yeah, he got like some sort of streptococcal thing and died of sepsis.
Okay.
He died of like strep throat.
So he died of like an infection.
He died of an infection. Yes.
He died doing what he loved.
What's that? Being sick? Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Guess the magic left him.
do you believe in magic?
Only in a young girl's heart.
Cool.
That's the quality of podcast you're getting today.
Sorry. Anyway, we are going to be talking about Easter, though. I want to talk about how it kind of became the holiday that it is. Because, you have like these bunnies and these cool eggs.
Yeah.
Kids go find them. Why are there eggs? Why is there a bunny? How is
Oh, we
this
already solved that with Boosh.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Well, I forget what we said.
When Mal was trying to get rid of the sparrows,
Oh, yeah.
people would just go on Easter egg hunts to murder sparrows.
Really?
In China. No, they would go on egg hunts to murder sparrows.
Not necessarily Easter egg hunts, but egg hunts.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh.
It was fun like an Easter
Yeah,
egg
what?
hunt.
So I guess I wasn't here last week. What was the deal with the sparrows? Like, why did he want to kill all of them?
Because they ate 4 pounds of grain in a year, and he
So
decided.
they were considered a pest.
He decided that was more of a hindrance than all the locusts that they ate, which would then eat all the grain
You know,
and cause like 50 million people to die.
whenever a leader of an authoritarian regime tries to do some big, massive project, it
Yeah.
always goes that way.
What's more funny to me is that like it's just man, China sheds lives the way like a snake sheds its skin. Like it's just like every fucking 50 years that place kills 50 million people.
They have just a cultural revolution.
It's
every
just fucking
time.
bananas,
It's like, okay.
dude. Like between World War II and that famine, like they probably like 200 million people died in China over the course of
they've
like
been
just the
around
communist
for
revolution in
20
China.
years.
Like, yeah.
Long time.
What?
They've been around a long, long time.
They know what to do. There's Chinese wars. I'll do an episode sometime where it's just like, what do you think the 10 bloodiest wars in human history are? And it's like World War II, World War I are tossed in there, and then the rest are all these like Chinese wars you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Where it's just China killing other people in China, and it's just like
Oh yeah, the amount of
40 million people
the amount
die.
of civil war they have too.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a big place. It's huge. But also, have you ever watched like Ronnie Yang, the Chinese comedian? He's pretty funny. He talks about China like just knows what it is too very well.
Yeah.
They've been there so long. He's like, do you know what the name of China is in Chinese? What it means? It means middle country. It's the most boring name.
Yeah.
Like we're just in the middle.
But that's like all countries. Like England, this is land of Engels. Mm-hmm. Not Engels as in math. Engels as in the people.
But also,
Yeah.
China operates in a completely different stratosphere than anyone else because they plan 50 years in the future. They don't care about like the next 5-10 years.
No. Why would you? If you're
playing
that
the long game.
Yeah, if you're like, I mean, that's why people are talking about One Belt, One Road now, or Belt and Road, whatever you want to call it.
That kind of died. That kind of shit the bed.
Yeah, but I mean, they're talking about it now. They were talking about that. They were planning that.
Yeah, but
Decades ago.
Here's the thing, though. It's like you can say you're playing the long game, but if you're not good at it, then it doesn't matter.
Then you end up like China.
Right? Yeah, like that's the thing. Like authoritarian regimes tend to not just do well at governance and planning in general because no one tells them when they have a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, because you get killed for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So like it's like, yeah, man, I'm thinking 50 years ahead. Or like it's like someone on your social media being like, I'm always on my grind. And it's like, okay, well, that's fair. You're always grinding, but you're a moron.
Yeah.
And
You
you have
just
no
work-
skills.
It's like-
so.
It sounds like you just have to work a lot more because you're stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Like so, whatever you're grinding towards isn't going to be good.
Right. If you were good at your work or if you're smarter at your work, you'd be more efficient.
That's
you
like-
wouldn't have to grind all the time.
I had the same GPA as this really nerdy girl in school,
Yeah.
and she was like crying because she studied like 6 hours a night, and I
Yeah.
was like, I get the same grades as you. I don't. It's like, but she's always like, I'm trying to be like the best person at school
Right.
and stuff. It's like you're just not smart.
Right.
You have to study a lot.
Right. If
Like,
you have like a normal
you have to
corporate
try harder.
office job, you should have no more than an hour of work a day.
Don't tell them the secret, Dan. Don't
That's
tell them
pretty
the
accurate.
secret.
Like, you should do an hour of work and then 7 hours of listening to our podcast.
At
Yeah.
my last job before this one, it went work from home before COVID, like months before COVID. And like the amount of naps I would just take in the middle of the day. And I would just leave my laptop next to me
yeah.
open.
Do you know how, like, I would look forward to going to the bathroom twice a day
Yep.
during an 8-hour shift at like NBC.
Yeah.
Because I literally had an hour and a half of work, knocked it out. And yeah, I was just like, I need to go play on my phone for 30 minutes while I take a shit.
yeah. No, for sure. The bathroom's the best place to go.
Dude, and
Like,
no one
when-
can ever talk to well, you in particular, but really anyone about like you spent too long in the bathroom.
No, I wrote an entire article on PGP about why shitting at work is like the easiest thing you can take advantage of.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like if you say a goddamn thing about how long I'm in there, I'm like, are you timing my shits?
Right.
It's the easiest way to call someone out back. Like immediately,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, what
And
the
I have
fuck?
a disorder.
Right, you have Crohn's.
Oh shit, yeah. You even you should just live. In
That's
the
like
bathroom.
telling someone, you know, that like a crippled person, like they're taking too long to walk into the building.
Yeah,
You know,
it kind of
like, we
is.
need you. Like I know, you know, it's like you think like you leave the house at 8:30 to get here at 9, and you think that's a normal amount of time, and for Johnny that is a normal amount of time. But the thing is, between when you park your car and how long it takes you to walk to the office, like I think you need to leave at 8:20. I'm just saying.
Got to get here earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because there's a certain amount of extra time you need.
I'm glad you kind of just stepped out how explaining to someone with a handicap how terrible
They
that
need
would
to leave
sound.
earlier.
It's like that's probably the most PC way it could go
No,
down.
I
though.
will say that the only people that would ever call me out for it was my valet gig. when I would valet cars.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's
you have
because you're a
places to
fucking
be.
slave. Like, you're a fucking monkey at that
You're
point.
not
It doesn't
valued.
matter.
You're exploited work at that point.
Yeah, they're just like, get your ass out here or get the fuck home.
move these fucking rich
Yeah.
people's cars, you bitch. Like, let's
They
go.
were not rich. This was a mid-tier Disney resort.
Oh,
A lot of minivans.
oh, gross.
A lot of people saving up the entire year to go to Disney World.
Oh man, that's kind of funny to me too, because like if you're from Florida, like Disney is not some like big glamorous expensive vacation. It's like $100 to get there year round.
Yeah,
Like,
I have no illusions about Disney World being amazing or anything.
Oh, hold
But
on.
my wife is
Hold-
fucking in love with it.
Do you want to hear a fucking insane take that Rob has that we found out the other
What's the
night?
take?
Rob thinks Six Flags and Disney are essentially the same thing.
Yeah, man. I've been to Six Flags. I've experienced.
Six Flags has better value with the actual rides, I guess.
No, but it's saying like from the production value.
Oh, no, it's not even close.
Oh, no, dude.
No,
like,
Disney-
it's pretty
he's
much
like,
the
no,
same thing.
Disney's Mickey Mouse, Six Flags is Bugs Bunny. It's the same thing. I'm like,
Disney, the whole of lore of Disney is that they put so much effort into creating an environment around the rides. It's not the
yeah.
actual rides.
No, it's the like you feel like you're just somewhere else.
No,
You're not like, oh, I'm in Orlando.
No, my take is Six Flags is literally equivalent to Disney World.
It's not. It's not the
My
same.
take is it's literally a 1-to-1 comparison.
I know. That's why I'm saying it's an insane take. When you said that at my house 2 weekends ago, everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah,
Like,
my wife tells me I had a deprived childhood because
Yeah,
my
I
parents
don't think it's
never-
deprived, but it's definitely
Rob,
not the same.
nobody has their honeymoon at Six Flags.
Seriously.
But people do have their honeymoon at a safari at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I want to know if any of you have done your honeymoon at Six Flags because the Six Flags St. Louis, there is like a very large but obviously dinky hotel next to. It's like a giant like Super 8 next to the Six Flags, and I would always drive by it and be like, man, somebody's making that their vacation.
Yep. Dude, seriously, like, but think about that. So you're calling that the equivalent of Disney, where you can go to the property of Disney World and have a great vacation and actually never step foot in a park.
I just
Like-
don't understand how you guys don't understand that, say, Orlando, Florida isn't that different from Eureka, Missouri.
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
Is
Not
it even?
Orlando.
It's not even technically Kissimmee. It's Disney, right?
It's its own thing.
It's its own. It's
property.
its own municipality.
Do you know where they almost originally built Disney World?
Wasn't it going to be in the middle of the country?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, you can actually, people don't know this, but Disney World's international waters technically.
Oh, really?
So you can get away with murder.
Gambling's
Literal
legal
murder.
there?
Yeah.
I know a lot of you don't know this, but no one dies at Disney World either.
Really, where'd that kid that got eaten by the gator die?
He didn't die at Disney World. Died in
No.
the hospital. I fucking know, man. I'm just making
I
that.
think he died in the pond.
I think it's like one of the first times they were like, "Yeah, he died here."
Yeah.
So, like it does not get reported as much.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
The town sheriff works for Disney.
yeah. No, they
Well,
actually,
they have so many tunnels underneath too that they can just kind of sweep things under the rug.
underground Disney. Oh, that's where they do all the.
Well, you have to enter too. When you're like a cast member or a character, you have to like not enter the park
Right.
in normal clothes. You have to go under this like
They
little
can't
tunnel.
see like
Yeah.
dumpy ass motherfuckers walking in and then like, wait, no, that what? That like that the Prince Valiant, I just saw that asshole in the parking lot smoking a cig.
This is the longest we've gone without actually starting an episode in a while. I just want to say too, I'm like fine
fuck.
with it because I want to talk about Disney for a little bit longer. You're not supposed to see.
We're pivoting for this episode.
So
This
actually,
is-
we're talking about Disney for a minute. It goes fine with Easter, I guess. Like whatever. Disney is so hell bent on making sure you don't see the nuts and bolts of what goes on there. They developed a color called "Go Away Green." You don't see it. Like your eyes. I don't know how you do the research on this, but your eyes are naturally not drawn to it. So every like service station is painted this color. Everything on the property, like when you're driving around in between parks, you're like, man, it's just a lot of woods out here.
Yeah.
There's tons of buildings. They're green. You don't see them. Like
That's bizarre.
it's really weird, right?
So your wife though is one of these adults that loves Disney World.
Yes. She went there for spring break one year in college.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's not good. Sorry,
You married
Courtney.
this woman.
I did. She had my child. Make
Do you-
love to her regularly
Yeah.
as the soundtrack to Encanto plays in the background.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to be a cast member at Disney World, what would you try to shoot for? What would you apply for?
Oh man, I don't know. Jafar.
Okay. Like it's a good college job.
Yeah, I
just
don't
being
know.
a cast member.
Yeah. Were you a cast member?
I never tried. No,
You were parking cars at the valet.
Yeah.
You were Valet Dan. You're my favorite Disney prince, buddy. Valet Dan?
Yeah, the best Dan.
Yeah.
I'd be someone from Frozen or like a Weasley villain. One of those two.
You could be what's the bird that hangs out with Jafar?
Iago.
Yeah,
I would definitely
the Gilbert Gottfried.
yeah.
R.I.P. I would definitely try to be what is the antagonist of Beauty and the Beast?
Gaston.
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 Yeah.
I would
You have
probably
to shave
go
your
for
beard, but yeah.
Yeah, you grow your hair out though.
No, they
I think they
give
give
you
you
a
a wig.
They
Oh,
give you
that's
like a black
right.
wig,
It's dumb looking too. Yeah.
Just gotta do the push-ups.
Dude, I saw actually some lady groped Gaston, like kind of squeezed his
Yeah.
back. They kicked her immediately
They
out of the
booted
park.
her.
Yeah, he's like, you don't touch cast members like that.
Like
It's-
that.
Yeah, well, no, it's anytime you sexualize that character any small amount of
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Gotta
you're gone.
go.
You are gone.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man.
That explains why, and I have been to Disney once, and they kicked me out for jacking my dick off when Jasmine came out.
Now,
It was because I was jacking my dick off.
Well, you were sexualizing Jasmine.
I was sexualizing myself,
right.
No.
What-
but I guess that counts. Jacking
We're
my
not
dick.
behind the paywall, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I was jacking my dick off at Disney World.
Where is this? I'm sorry. Where is this joke going?
Nowhere. That's the end of the story.
This is
Is
the
I
joke.
was thrown
This
out
is
of
the story.
Disney for jacking my
I
dick
have
off
been
to Jasmine.
I've been kicked out of Universal. I've never been kicked out of.
What'd you get kicked out of Universal for?
So Universal Nights, every semester they would rent out the entire theme park from like 4 p.m. to about 2 a.m. for all UCF students. And you would go to City Walk, where all the bars were, right outside of Universal at like noon.
Get blacked.
Get blackout drunk, go into the parks, ride some like roller coasters, go on all the rides.
Dude, it's so much harder to drink. Like, I've done Halloween Horror Nights for like a date function before.
Yeah.
When you're pissed drunk and you start getting on some of those rides, you're like, oh, dude, I'm gonna throw the fuck.
Yeah,
up.
that sounds horrible.
Yeah,
It was
it's
actually,
bad.
It was actually a lot of fun, but because you could bring in some like you would sneak in a flask, spike the butterbeer at like Harry Potter World.
Yeah.
But we got kicked off the Cat in the Hat ride because we kept hopping things and we just kept throwing things at the Cat in the Hat ride. It's like so we hopped the fence, we got on the cart, and then when it drives around, we just started throwing things at the characters.
Love that.
You're a fucking. You are who you are.
So me and my buddy Nick, they escort us out, and then all we did was we walked right back around and entered back in.
Nice.
Did you get kicked out again?
No, but then we were on the bridge that went between Jurassic World and Harry Potter World, and saw our two friends get booted for smoking a J.
Aw.
Yeah,
Universal, way better rides. Kind of a Six Flags situation too. But
they actually try with creating an environment.
yeah, but it's still not quite the same as Disney.
We had our 8th grade field trip was at Six Flags. And two people in my class got arrested for shoplifting.
Jesus Christ. They arrested 13-year-olds for shoplifting?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, like park security did.
So they didn't even get arrested.
They got detained in the
They got a stern
in
talking
Six
to.
Flags jail. Dude, it was quite the scandal at my little Catholic
Yeah, I
school.
would actually want to go to real jail over Six Flags jail.
Six Flags jail is just embarrassing.
Disney jail, they might kill you.
Yeah, dude, you're just not leaving. It's like, you know that It's a Small World?
Those
That's
are
you, bro.
all-
That's you now.
You're
Yeah.
just an animatronic now.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you put on the Iago costume and you're their parrot slave.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I mean, all the underground Disney is why that's where they groom all the children.
You know who grooms children? All adults.
Yeah.
That's everyone's a child molester is my new take.
Oh, dude, we were talking about that the other night. It's so, I was clearly joking about the Disney thing, but it's the easiest and laziest excuse for why things are bad or things are the way you don't like.
No, I think it's a hilarious end game on the hyperbole, like because communist and like socialist and racist or whatever, like they all lost their bite.
Yeah.
All of them.
No, you say-
everything sexist. It all lost its bite.
is that-
the only thing that's left to yell? It's 2022. There's so much time left on Earth, and we're already
Yeah,
at just
you're a
calling
pedophile.
everyone a pedophile.
You're a pedophile. You're a pedophile, dude. You're a pedophile. You fuck kids, bro.
It's just
We're
like
We're
out of
kids.
insults. We're
Yeah.
just
we're
out.
out of everything. We're already at you fuck kids.
Like, you know what's scary, though? Is that going to lose its bite?
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Because when you cry wolf enough,
Yeah.
when you cry child rape enough,
This is, if I was a child molester right now, I would be like, fuck yes. No one's going to believe it. Like in 2 years, if I get caught, no one's going to believe them.
Dude, maybe that's the goal. Maybe that's why they're
The
doing
real
it.
groomers are the ones screaming pedophile.
I would
That's
kind of-
not a bad idea.
I
That's
honestly,
a pretty good deep fake.
I honestly think that makes a lot of sense.
it's a psyop.
Yeah. Did we just unmask that fucking Scooby-Doo villain?
I don't know, but I'm calling you guys kid fuckers for the rest of the episode if I disagree with you.
Fucking pedophile. Anyway, we're going to talk about history's favorite pedophiles, Christians.
That's rude.
You're a pedophile. Shut up.
Catholics more or less.
Nah, all of you. You're all pedophiles.
Yeah,
don't agree
I guess
with
that's true. You don't have time to fuck the children because you're too busy sacrificing them and eating them.
you. Fuck, that's a good one, too. I forgot about the whole drinking of the blood of the babies.
That's all that's left after that.
Yeah, no, it's like they drink
like-
the adrenochrome.
Look, we
That's part of it.
yeah.
That's part of one conspiracy, right? Like, it's so dumb. I fucking hate it. Like, it's like we can't.
You know, Q had some good points, but that's where they lost.
They lost me at the child sacrifice part. That's where Q lost you.
Yeah, that's it. That was the line.
It wasn't the fucking legal pad with a pen that explained how Trump was gonna like. They would post pictures of shit and be like, that's code. Everything
Right.
can be code if you're a fucking schizophrenic. Like that's how schizophrenics work. They see meaning in everything.
Or the child of the most beloved Democratic president of all time.
oh right,
somehow.
yeah,
Being connected to it.
yeah.
Being Q. Whatever. We don't talk about
Oh,
this.
Hunter Biden is Q. Is that what people were saying?
No, he's
No,
running.
JFK Jr.
Oh, JFK Jr. was still alive, gonna come back.
right,
But Hunter Biden's running the child sex ring now that the Epsteins are gone.
Yeah, well,
To be fair, I don't think Hunter Biden's aware of what he puts his penis in.
Hunter Biden's fucked up all the time. Who cares?
Yeah, that's like he fucks electrical sockets.
Like, I don't know what he's up to. No one should care that much about that guy. Anyway, we're going to talk about the start of modern Easter celebration and kind of how Easter became such a big, like, not just in Christianity, but like where it started originally, some of the pagan aspects of it. And
So
things
this, like
that.
Christmas, is another pagan holiday that we conquered and made our own.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, bro.
I was talking to Veronica the other day. I was like, Christianity is kind of like the spark notes of spirituality. It's just like you just kind of like, I get the gist of this holiday.
Yeah.
Jesus it up a little bit and we're good.
Christianity is just content aggregation.
Yeah. Again, there hasn't been original IP, or maybe this was in the last episode too, but there hasn't been original IP for like thousands of years.
Yeah, there hasn't. Not at all.
I would argue there's never been original IP.
No.
Yeah.
That's what they were probably just alien
So
stories.
whenever human beings started speaking, which I think is like 90 or 100,000 years ago, original IP died 10 years after people started speaking.
Yeah. No, I bet you people were like, dude, you took my story.
Yeah, dude, that's
you
a
stole
fucking
you
rip
ripped my story, bro. Anyway, so in 595 AD, Pope Gregory sent a mission of 40 monks to England with instructions to convert the pagan inhabitants to Christianity.
How'd that go?
The task was such a big ask at first that halfway on the trip from Rome, they were like, nah, we're not doing this. This is fucking insane. Like, there's 40 of us, and we have to, this whole place over here?
And England back then was like wild town. Like England back then was fucking, those people, we're talking like Woad Raiders, Celts, like these people were savages.
Yeah, what I'm about, like, they were also very aware that the pagan Britons were like superstitious as fuck and weird.
Yeah.
So they, like, the pagan Britons believed every plant, every tree, every spring, every rock, hill, animal, whatever it is, has its own soul, has its own guardian deity. Like, before a tree could be cut down, they had to ask permission from it. There's like a whole process to it.
This is Arthurian era as well.
It is Arthurian, actually. That was also going to be a history mystery on if Arthur
is real?
If
I think he's real.
I would say he's probably real, but maybe not to the extent of the tales. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
You don't think
it's-
he pulled a sword out of a rock?
no, I think that happened. That's for real. Yeah, he was also 9 feet tall. You ever see that shit where they're like, we think we found King Arthur's skeleton. He was 10 feet tall. And
Sick.
Yeah,
That'd be rad.
I
if he
want that
was.
to be real. Yeah. But anyway, like, every aspect of even like the wind and the weather changing also had its own god or goddess, and they were just like, how the fuck do we convert these people?
Right.
Like, this is insane. What are we gonna do? So they left. They just turned around halfway through.
Yeah.
I think it's also fascinating to me that like 1,500 years ago, people on the British Isles were seen as like superstitious, dumbass hill people by Italians.
Oh, yeah.
And look,
All right. The Italians should never be throwing stones from their glass house.
I mean, history has really shifted, has done a flip flop.
It really has, yeah.
Like, now we're like, oh, Italians, they're like,
Italy peaked pretty early.
yeah, they did so much to lay the groundwork, then they're like, laurels, rest on
Italy
them.
and Greece, both of them, really.
I mean, at a certain point, I feel like every civilization's like, we're tired of running it.
Yeah,
You assholes.
We're tired of
dude.
making up everything.
Yeah, we're going to worry about us. Fuck you.
I'm
But
excited for America to get there.
some would say we're well on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
California, at least.
Yeah. 2 years later, the anxious group of monks decided to go back, and they arrived in Canterbury and began carrying out the Pope's orders.
That's a really bizarre situation where they're just like 2 years later, they're like, dude, you know what? Like, we should have never left that shit.
yeah. No.
Why did we do that?
Well, they actually had a better idea.
Okay.
So Augustine was a Benedictine leading the mission. He was advised by Pope Gregory. He was advised by Pope Gregory to allow the outward forms of the old heathen festivals and beliefs to remain intact, but wherever possible to just superimpose Christian ceremonies and philosophy on them. Basically, it's like coercion or conversion through just like light coercion,
Right.
where it's like, we're going to be nice about it.
That's how they did it everywhere. I mean, the Christmas tree's pagan.
That's how Christianity converted people everywhere, just nicely.
Well, I wouldn't. No, not nicely, but like in that era, actually, it was a lot more coercion than it was
Crusade.
Yeah, like the rougher conversions were more for the New World. I mean, there was like
for
stuff
the
like
savages,
that. But
right,
like even like when Rome adopted it, like it was mostly people were just like, all right, I guess I'm this now.
It's like we don't have to change anything.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was old world Christianity. I think wasn't spread that. I mean, it was, but not nearly to the extent that Islam was spread or that Christianity was spread in the New World. Like
Right.
it was a much different type of spreading that I recall.
Yeah, Pope Gregory figured that the easygoing but deeply superstitious Anglo-Saxon peasants would not object if they were just like, hey, we just think Jesus is this. You guys can keep doing all the stuff.
Yeah, no, all your stuff's great, but it's actually Jesus that invented it.
And they're like, oh, cool, okay. The Anglo-Saxons didn't object to the seasonal festivals having some like Christianized aspect of it. So gradually the main heathen feasts became days honoring Christ or one of the Christian martyrs, and the church has obviously buttloads of saints in the chamber.
One of my favorite things about Catholicism is that it's actually like pretty polytheistic.
Yeah. Why you got so many?
It's mostly like there's one God, there's really two gods, or like
3.
the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
So like there's God, there's Jesus, who's actually technically also just God.
So is the Holy Spirit technically, but
there's like a million demigods.
It's funny to me though too when people are like, well, that doesn't make sense. How is he God and this is God? It's like because it's beyond your comprehension. It's God, right? That's an easy thing to explain. That's not the thing you're trying to drive in.
believe.
Yeah, like that's such an easy argument to have as a person that's not Christian. I could argue that one away pretty fast.
Right.
It's God. It's beyond your comprehension. It makes sense to. It's God.
Yeah.
It's God.
The
Dude.
Holy
What are you talking
Trinity
about?
just sounds good.
It's
Rolls off
for
the
sure.
tongue well.
So there were like over several centuries, all the pagan days of weather prediction. So there was like 40 at least turned into saints' names, like festivals, basically, like saint feasts.
That's
right?
why I think that's one of the reasons people are patron saints of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Or at least early on.
They just changed the names of the holidays.
Yeah, and they're like,
made
oh
it-
no, it's actually this guy, and he's the patron saint. It's our demigod. It's not your
Basically,
god.
what I'm saying is you guys are fucking grifters.
Yeah.
And it's all a big grift.
I mean, they're the patron saints. It could be anything. There's patron saints of the internet. There's patron saints of like lost shit.
And
Yeah.
Saint Anthony, please
Yeah.
help me find the thing I forgot where
Yeah.
it is.
And
Saint Christopher is the patron saint of safe driving or safe travels or something.
Oh yeah,
like that.
people always have it on
Saint
the hood of their
Christopher
car.
medal.
Yeah. It's funny though to me too, but it also makes you the best religion because it's so obviously made up on the spot, but it still gets people so quickly.
You're just saying this on Easter because you want to just get that guilt off you.
I don't have any guilt.
Just that L. You're just mad about your L.
He fucking died today, dude.
It's the one day we
Or
don't
no, he
have
rose
guilt.
today. He died on Good Friday?
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't so good, was it? Jesus.
It's true. Not a great day for him.
Oh no, he died for our sins,
Actually, that's the thing that I think is the creepiest about
and he opened up the portal to heaven.
Christianity. Probably has created more sociopaths for that one reason.
What?
It's the first one to make like humans divine. Like
Yeah.
a human can be divine, right?
I don't think that's it. I think there had to be other religions that did that.
I'm sure there are.
There, I mean, like
on a-
Hercules was half god, half man.
but he's still half God.
Yeah.
Like Jesus was just a man.
'Cause
No,
was-
Jesus was God.
But this is where this gets hard, right?
It's the same person.
I hate this.
He's also
I hate
the
this
son.
so much.
Yeah, you hate it enough to crucify us over it.
Just one guy. No, we were crucifying everybody. It wasn't just us, too, by the way. We get a bad rap on that. The Jews didn't just go out like hunt Jesus down and be like, he's the one. It was more of a political
They
thing.
sold him out. They
You
sold
had
him
all
out.
the silver
Yeah.
you gave to Judas.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Wasn't the Romans that paid Judas?
it wasn't
Good. Anyway,
How many pieces of silver?
30.
it was a cheap kill.
Well, yeah, it wasn't expensive.
It was very affordable
Look
to
at you people finding a
He
deal
didn't
as
even-
usual.
He didn't even use it either.
bargain on me. Yeah, dude, your religion's our bargain.
Peter was too expensive. Judas was the cheapest option.
I guarantee when they found Judas's body hanging from that tree, they just picked up all the silver that was kind of spread on the
No, they
ground.
hung
like
them upside down.
score,
Got the silver
dude,
out
yeah.
first. Yeah.
It's like, what a
the
deal.
The thought that your religion is based on us finding a deal. Like, it's like, we got a steal on that one. Hope this doesn't go bad for us. Whoops. Tee-hee. Oh, no.
Well, you answered for your crimes.
No, but I was
the
saying
Spanish side of that.
so true. The thing I was thinking though too, it's like no one was ever forgiven though for one. Like Jesus covers you at that point. You're good.
Yeah,
as long as
he
you
pays your tab.
Yeah, like that creates. That's a really beautiful concept, but it's also a terrifying one when used wrong. Right?
Now I can do whatever.
Now I can do whatever. Jesus died for me. I'm good. Like
Yeah, well, it's like you can as long as you go to confession, you're good.
yeah, exactly. It's like I don't know. It's like you have. If you don't have to worry about, I guess, getting someone pregnant, if you're it's kind of like being impotent, right, or something. Yeah,
Just back to that.
Yeah.
It's really on your mind, huh?
You planted it.
Impotence defiant fathers.
IDF.
Yeah.
I thought the joke that I got kicked out of the IDF for baking leavened bread in Passover was just too horrifying for them.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Right, but this wasn't a joke that me and Rob made.
No, I was there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Murking kids.
So a couple of these Christian festivals that came from pagan festivals are Imbolc, that was on February 2nd, celebrating the first sign of new growth and the beginnings of lactation in female sheep. That became Candlemas, or the Feast of the Purification of the Virgin.
Okay, I vaguely remember that one from. So, like going to church, I was saying this the other day in the office. From kindergarten to 8th grade, I went to church 3 times a week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he was there.
He was there a lot, yeah.
There was
That's
a lot of Jesus.
because Ross was telling us his kids had off. They went to public school and they had off Good Friday. I'm like, we went to Catholic school, didn't even have off Good Friday. We had to go to school, had to go to mass.
The holy days of obligation were typically like you had it, so you could go. They could make you go to mass.
And you had to live out the Stations of the Cross.
Oh, yeah. I actually saw the guy carrying the cross down Congress on Friday. They had a
that a
whole.
thing?
They had a
They
whole.
nail him?
What?
Did they actually nail him? Or
No,
it
he was
fake?
carrying a big wooden cross.
Oh.
Yeah, they had like 1,000 people behind him just walking down south on Congress.
well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was. It was like I was like, what the fuck is? I was like, oh yeah, there he is. There's
Easter.
fucking asshole.
But there, I went like 3 times a week, and so like there would always be because there was 2 for school, and then my parents made me go Sunday. But there was feasts constantly. The one I remember very vividly always is, do you remember this? The Feast of St. Blaise, where they put the
With
candles,
the candles
to
under
your
your
throat.
throat, yeah, so you don't choke.
Patron saint of joking.
so fucking made up, dude. Like,
Ironically, my friend Michael actually died choking on a donut the same day.
no wait, really?
Yeah.
Are you
RIP.
serious?
Did he get the candles?
He got the candles about 30 minutes before.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even work.
Didn't seem to work.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
that time.
Oh, sorry.
Kind of ironic.
He probably didn't believe hard enough.
That's on him, right?
Yeah, I think it's on him.
No, sorry about your friend though.
That sounded fake, to be quite honest. I don't believe a word that Dan.
Oh,
just
no,
said.
no. Mike Savage, he actually died in tech school. He was trying to become an electrician, and he got electrocuted and died.
Would he swallow a wire?
No.
Choked on it?
Jesus Christ.
No?
It sounds like he just died of electrocution.
Well, you can get electrocuted by swallowing a live wire.
If that's how you get electrocuted, you deserve it.
Yeah, like 9 years later.
Jesus.
So really didn't protect him.
Right.
Yeah. No. He didn't choke.
Well, he choked as an electrician. He kind of figuratively choked at being an electrician.
Ironically, too, he was Jesus in the Stations of the Cross.
Oh man.
So he did die for our sins.
His name was Michael.
Michael Savage, R.I.P.
That's crazy. Anyway, look, I don't even know how to unpack all of that. To be completely frank,
don't have to.
Okay, like
We can just go past it.
Okay.
Look, childhood trauma for me. It's fine.
Yeah. No, you say it so flippantly. Look, I can't even pronounce this one. It's like Lugnasta or
All those
Lugnasada.
names are fucking wild.
this is on August 1st. This is the pagan name, was the celebration of the start of the harvest. It became Lammas, or St. Peter in Fetters Day.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's when bread is baked from the new crop and it's blessed.
I mean, literally every fucking day. You know how like every day is, like the internet will be like, today's National Waffle Day, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. Same thing with feast days for Catholic Church. Like,
It makes sense though, and that's why it was so fucking easy for them to convert everybody, because it's like, oh, we'll just keep spinning up saints for this
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got Tree Guy? That's actually
Well, they had the saints.
Yeah.
Like I think the first I think it's like the first 100 popes or saints.
Yeah, there's a fucking saint just chilling in a church in Philly that we took a field trip to, and they have his body on display, and like his face has like a kind of like a mask over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, his body is just decomposing in front of the altar.
Almost every church has some sort of relic in it from a saint.
But
Oh, really?
His
Yeah,
whole
like a piece
body
of
is
bone
there.
or, like,
and we took a field trip to see his
Yeah, yeah.
stupid body.
Actually, now that I think about it, saints can like double up too on what they cover, right? Like they can cover like 6 or 7 things, right?
Oh yeah. The patron
that's easy.
saint.
Yeah.
Patron saints have like multiple patronages.
There's a lot
No.
of things.
Okay.
You can't
Yeah.
cover it all with one,
Yeah, I'm going to go through a couple more of these. The Great Festival of Samhain on the 31st of October marks the end of light, or the growing half of the year, and the start of the dark or dead half of the year. Pagans believed their spirits of their ancestors became active at nightfall at this time, a superstition substantiated by the ghostly movements of migratory woodcock or geese flying under the moon. The church was quick to create that All Souls Night, Halloween, and then the next day, All Saints Day.
Spooky season.
All Souls Day is the day after.
Day
All
after.
Saints Day.
Yeah, it's All Saints Day, All Souls Day.
Oh,
So it goes Halloween, All Saints Day, All Souls Day.
It's
Yeah.
just it's the festival weekend.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a big, that's like a Coachella.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah. Obviously, one of the most famous ones, the 12-day festival. We talked about this is on our Lost episode.
So Saint Tokig, I just wanted to let you know this. Saint Tokig is the patron saint of self-assembled furniture.
Jeez, what? There's an IKEA saint.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
There's probably someone that prays to that fucker.
Well,
Like
his body's also decomposing in the freezer section with the meatballs.
he's just back there,
Yeah.
chilling with the boysenberry sauce. That's awesome. Yule is at the end of December. It became the celebration of Christ's birth.
Oh, actually, I think that's fake. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh,
Get off your phone.
yeah. Come on,
Well, I
man.
was looking stuff up. Come on.
However,
show.
one festival was so ancient and so deeply entrenched in the pagan psyche that although it was to become the most important and defining event in the ecclesiastical calendar, the church did not attempt to change its name.
Okay.
Easter never had its name changed.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, and we're going to talk about what that means.
Okay.
So, the Holy Scriptures tell us that the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus occurred around the time of the Jewish Passover, which equates to our spring in the Northern Hemisphere. Easter was established in Western Europe by the First Council of Nicaea in AD 325 as being the first Sunday after the full moon following the vernal equinox, the day from which hours of light begin to get longer.
Okay.
So that's why Easter is what it is. It's based on that exact moment. It's
Yeah.
a pagan ritual.
Yeah.
Obviously there's
But
symbolism.
Council of Nicaea is what, 300 years before they send these people to England.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh.
So
This is how it gets bigger. Like
Okay.
this is how we get I'm sorry. What I'm talking about now, I'm explaining that I'm getting a little turnaround because it's very Christian, but
I think you're just wrestling with your faith right now.
Yep.
God, it's so good. This Christian stuff.
Do you want to
Yeah.
be converted? I can get you a bottle of water. We can.
We can do it.
You can put some
we
Christ.
Can we can baptize you.
Yeah.
Can you? Can you legally buy?
If you're on death's door, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy that
Like if I stab you in the neck right now, Dan's allowed to baptize
I'm allowed
you.
to get a bottle of water, and it will instantly become holy water.
Purify your soul before. That's the thing we talked about in the
this is children making up rules in games.
it's God
It
existing.
sounds legitimate.
Anyway,
We talked about this in the episode I did about medieval birth or whatever, where midwives were like deputized to baptize people.
because people died so fucking much.
Yeah.
that
Well,
would-
baptize babies essentially. So if the baby came out like in his
I can
Yeah,
read.
purgatory is like mostly just babies.
And
right?
I can-
they don't go to purgatory.
Yeah.
They go to
just-
limbo.
There you go.
Oh,
Different places.
is that like the veil between purgatory and
Limbo is just this neutral white room where they all go float for eternity.
And they have to kind of go under a stick.
What?
Yeah.
That's how the game Limbo started. Is like you can only go only babies are allowed in there. So they have a stick, like a divine
Or like a
rod,
yeah, like a
essentially.
That keeps all the bigger people out.
Yes, exactly. It only the babies go
And
in
it
the
lowers
You
and
know,
lowers.
you could fuck with me on this, and I might actually believe that that's where Limbo came from.
Well, it is a party game that was. Where do you think it originated from?
Yeah, that's how it started. That's how all things start. Like Ring Around the Rosies is a song from the Black Plague.
Yeah, because you want it to smell good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
also,
Limbo is literally a game about babies crawling under a broomstick to get to heaven.
Well, to get to not hell. basically.
Yeah.
Because it's not heaven.
is there like a sorting room?
Like a sorting hat.
No, like a sorting room. Like
Purgatory is where you just kind of chill.
until they figure it out.
Yeah, but
it's a
purgatory is like
doctor's
probation.
office.
Oh, so it's like a waiting room.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
doctor's office.
Yeah.
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 Also, all that Limbo stuff, we made it up. That's not true at all.
I know it. I obviously know it's not a fucking like. I
Well,
know,
Limbo is real, but
I
the rules
know.
to get
I
in.
understand there's not a divine stick that babies are floating under. I'm not fucking retarded. Like, oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, yeah, like I get there's not a stick. You guys suck. Anyway, like
But you can deputize me to read you your last rites.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. It's just as stupid. Like, it makes. I mean, it's a very nice thought.
God, he's just so salty about this L he took this weekend.
I thought I was gonna be able to get one over on y'all, but guess not. Never works. Anyway,
Gonna get
You
one past
can't
us?
conquer blind faith.
yeah, no, you really can't. You're a pedophile. You're fucking
That's the only thing you can
You guys
say.
are pedophiles. I'm going to continue the episode. So yeah, the equinox have been celebrated as a joyous festival of fertility, regrowth, and new birth by
The equinox?
Yeah, that's. Did you hear what I said about the first Sunday after the full moon following the vernal equinox? Like Easter is an equinox celebration.
Right.
It's a spring celebration. So
But it does also take place around Passover like every year.
Passover is also
There's a lot of good Pilates classes at Equinox
it's a
as well.
historical exodus.
Yeah.
But it's also a rebirth story.
Right.
Like it's about new beginnings.
I
Like
know.
leaving the dark and entering the light.
I
right?
left that class and I was feeling rebirth.
Did you make a side joke I missed? What'd you
About
say?
I do it all the
Equinox.
time too.
Oh, equinox. Got
yeah,
it.
you don't listen.
I can't listen to both of you at the same time.
That's weird.
No, we're like harmonizing. It's like a Lin-Manuel Miranda song. It's like two people going on different levels.
Yeah. Dan's just talking about non sequitur exercise equipment.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Passover. You're talking about something. I don't know. Anyway, the Anglo-Saxons worshipped the goddess Estra. Or Yostra.
Yostra?
Yostra.
Okay.
Or
Sounds like Esther.
Esther.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different pronunciations of it. She was the goddess of spring or dawn and fertility of humans and crops. Legend has it from pagan, right? Things that I guess were written down. I don't know where they have this information from. I don't think pagans were writing a lot, but they might have.
They had written language.
They at least had spoken language, though.
No, they were writing.
Were they?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. The legend of Estra is that she mated with the solar god of the spring equinox, and 9 months later, at Yule, winter solstice, gave birth to a man/godchild.
Oh, Yule?
Yeah. Yule, like, Christianity has the same exact story as pagan
Right.
shit, too. And that's not like a superimposition. That sounds like a ripoff to me.
I think it's more that people just are unoriginal.
Yeah. No, there's no IP.
There's no IP. There's no original IP.
Who are the Yule lads in Catholicism?
Who knows?
Who's the Yule cat?
How many Yule lads are there? Are there 12, like the apostles?
It makes you think.
Yeah, it does.
Who is Spoon Liquor? Judas? Is Judas Spoon Liquor?
No.
No.
Spoon Liquor's like it's like Peter.
Oh, okay.
probably.
Yeah, he was licking that spoon.
Judas is stabby.
Yeah, Peter was licking the spoon that was shoved up his ass by Jesus, that silver spoon.
You trying to make me believe things again about Christianity that aren't true?
I'm just saying Peter was handed the keys to the
Yeah,
kingdom.
Peter was a trust fund kid for God.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
true.
because he got the first pope. Even after denying Jesus 3 times, he's like, I don't know that dude. I don't fucking know that guy. No, I don't know him. I don't know him. It's just look at this. He's just some fucking hobo hippie that you're killing. I don't know him.
They pulled out a bunch of Polaroids together, and it's like, you don't know this guy? Like,
Yeah.
you're in photos.
Like, no, he's like, my name's Simon, and he keeps calling me fucking Peter.
Fake
I don't
news.
fucking know him.
Yeah.
Photoshop.
See, my name's Simon. He calls me Peter. We don't know each other.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
How he calls me Peter when my name's very clearly Simon. Does he do that in the Bible? Does he
Yeah.
call himself Simon?
His name is Simon, and then Jesus is like, I'm going to call you Peter.
You're my
What a
rock.
fucking flex. That is dope. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard Jesus do.
Well, everyone changes their names, really. I mean, Saul becomes Paul.
Yeah.
But he's not an apostle.
But still, the fact Jesus was like, Simon's not doing it for
Yeah,
me.
you're a Peter.
Fucking Peter, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you Pete. Yeah, anyway. That would piss me off, too. While he was getting killed, I'd be like,
Yeah, you know what? I don't know
this
you.
is a little annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Jesus knew Peter. He didn't know Simon.
Yeah. No, that's what Simon did. He saw Jesus come around, and Jesus was like, it's me, Jesus, you know me. It's like, well, I thought your name was Carl. Oh, I thought you were Carl. No, I don't know. It's Jesus. I'm going to call you Carl.
Fucking Jesus is a dick, dude. It's like, nah, you're Pete, bro. Fuck you, Simon.
I mean, we talked once at like a fish market.
Yeah.
Not memorable at
I
all.
think Jesus might have been a little sassy, too. Like
He was. There's a
Yeah.
great story that doesn't get talked about much in the Bible, in the New Testament, where Jesus, I think it's right before Palm Sunday or something. It's when he's on his way to Jerusalem, I'm pretty sure. He goes up to a date tree, and he's like, I want some dates. But the tree was not yielding fruit. Like, it just was a shitty tree, I guess.
Kills the tree.
And Jesus is like, dude, fuck this tree. And like touches it and kills it.
what a prick.
Yeah.
Flips tables.
No, the table flipping was deserved.
Well, that's the market in
Yeah,
the church. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Or
he went
temple.
to the basically the Jewish mega church temple.
Oh, and we were getting paid.
There
There
were
were just a
getting-
couple.
Well, it was like merged. It was like I've been to like big non-denominational churches in Texas where there's like coffee shops and shit like that.
Yeah.
He was flipping those tables over
No,
essentially.
they're just entrepreneurs, right? Like he's anti-grind. It's essentially
He
if
is
you went to a
anti-grind.
no. Hold, let me finish.
I want to hear it. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like if you went to church and you came outside of church and there was a table of Girl Scout cookies and you just flipped the table because they're trying to like
Make a couple bucks.
make a few dollars, be pro-capitalism outside of your church.
Yeah, no, Jesus is socialist and anti-capitalist, 1,000% though. Yeah. He is.
He's a hippie.
He's a fucking hippie. He's
Yeah.
a socialist hippie with sandals.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Well,
long-
what do you mean with sandals? They all have sandals.
If it's not like it's a fucking bored to death take at this point, but yeah, if people saw Jesus now, they'd be like, he's a fucking
Right.
commie. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But-
100%.
Yeah.
But also commies would hate Jesus.
If anything,
too.
Easter's the
Well, commies
ultimate
would-
handout.
Yeah. No one would like Jesus. But no one liked Jesus then.
Yeah,
So-
we killed him.
Yeah, everyone's like, dude, Jesus today? And I'm like, I think Jesus today would be treated exactly how Jesus was treated in Jesus' time.
Yeah.
Crucified.
What's the fucking difference?
Yeah. No, it
There's
really,
no difference.
no, he's kind of a dick sometimes. And
Well,
he's,
and
yeah.
also everyone's like, fuck you. Shut up with that shit. God damn. We live on Earth.
I think Jesus got what he fucking deserved.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, his fucking stepdad took him under his wing, even though he's like, oh, your mother randomly got
Says,
pregnant.
yeah.
Sure, yeah. my
Oh,
God.
Joseph, first cuck, the oldest cuck of
For
time.
sure, but then
yeah.
he teaches his stepson, his shitty stepson, that we don't know the first 30 years of his life. He was probably a piece of shit.
No. Fuck even like the having to teach him shit. Joseph had to become
Tell him a valuable trade.
Had to become a refugee because people were trying to kill his stepson that someone else put in his wife. So he's got to go live in Egypt for like fucking 15 years because Herod's trying to kill Jesus. Like, goddamn, his whole life is upended by raising someone else's
Probably
kid.
Herod's kid.
And that's why you never
Yeah.
get involved with a 12-year-old girl.
This is why you don't have a fourth trimester abortion.
Wait a minute. She was 12?
Yeah,
She's pretty young.
she was young.
No shit, she couldn't have a kid yet.
Yeah, she could.
Yeah, she had a kid.
I mean, but like she wasn't able to for a while, right?
No,
How long was she trying?
she wasn't trying.
12, 13-year-olds got married all the time back then.
Yeah.
True.
And secondly, yeah, they are definitely able to.
And Joseph was a little bit
pregnant.
older.
Oh yeah, that's a sad fact, isn't it? That happens a lot.
You know, I don't know how to feel about 13-year-olds getting married like 2,000 years ago because
No, I'm not.
society
I'm
was
not
so
looking-
different
no,
that I
people
don't
were dying.
really.
Like people,
Yeah,
there's a
like-
lot more chance of
Robbie,
death.
you're a pedophile.
I'm a pedophile.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah.
I'm
Rob's a pedophile. Rob's a pedophile for sure. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you guys stole that though. Esther mating with the sun and creating the man god child in December.
Okay,
You stole that,
cool.
grifter.
I'm sure they're the ones that thought of it. I'm sure they're the ones that thought of it.
They did. They thought of it. Original.
They made it up.
Pagans are the best. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about modern imagery of Easter, though. The eggs. and
Where's
the Easter
this bunny coming from?
Yeah, I'm actually going to tell you about that. So the eggs in the Easter bunny, they predate Christianity and has its provenance in pagan fertility symbols. The bunny was actually not a bunny at first. It was a hare. And I did not know this until today. There is a difference.
Please explain the difference to me.
There is a difference between bunnies and hares. So hares are like bigger. They have longer legs.
Yeah, okay.
They're like tortoise and the hare, right? Like
Right.
it's not a bunny he's racing. It's
Right.
a fast ass hare. Bunnies are fast, but hares are like, I think they can get up to like 40 kilometers an hour
Shit.
or something like that.
This is America. What are you going 40? What are you doing the metric for?
Well, that's what I read on the internet.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
What about rabbits?
What about rabbits?
Tricks aren't for kids, or like, what's the difference between a rabbit, a hare, and a bunny?
A bunny is a rabbit.
It's a baby bunny or a baby rabbit.
No, a bunny's just a nickname that like doggo.
Yeah. Whereas a hare and a rabbit are different. They're like kind of the same, but hare, they have longer ears. They have like more slender hind legs. They can
I would
go
call
faster.
it almost like wolf versus dog.
It's very much like a wolf versus dog situation. Yeah, they like bunnies are cute. Hares are like little fucking. You want to see one? They're fucking weird.
I know
looking.
what a hare looks like.
Okay, cool. So the hare throughout antiquity, really, like no other animal is surrounded by such a volume of myths and like superstitions and omens. They're like a very ominous creature as well.
Weird.
Like not ominous in the sense that like bad.
Right.
It's just like an omen. It means like hares symbolize a lot of shit. So
Like pregnancy and shit.
yeah.
I guess it makes sense. Fuck like bunnies.
I'll
right?
get to,
fuck like rabbits.
That's exactly where it comes from. It's
Yeah.
it has a lot to do with fertility.
Yeah.
So many like I guess because there's so many stories about them and they have like
Imagine having to, by the way, real quick.
Yeah.
There's a joke in Avengers Age of Ultron where
Must have missed that one.
Sam Jackson is like, yeah, they were breeding, they're like having more kids than a Catholic bunny. And I remember hearing that the first time in theaters and be like, I would not want to explain that to my fucking 5-year-old or like 8-year-old. Be like, what does that mean? Like, so you don't understand. It just doesn't matter.
don't learn that.
Catholics and rabbits fuck a lot.
Yeah.
Did you have to explain that to your wife, who was a big Disney fan?
I don't explain anything to my wife because she refuses to convert to Catholicism. So she's kind of just, I don't know. She's pretty dead.
Oh, so not a Catholic Easter today for you guys.
We didn't do anything Catholic today, unfortunately. We are trying to baptize the baby Catholic.
Oh, you're getting the pick on the religion?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because first off, because it's like the difference between being born in America and having to become an American citizen.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's really, if you get baptized Catholic, you can be Catholic and it's fine, or you're baptized in every religion basically. But Catholics, because we're kind of like elite, like we're kind of like the best religion.
We are, for sure.
You can't be baptized, by some Baptist turd in jeans and then like
No, it's a whole process
get
to
communion
convert,
at
right?
a Catholic church.
It's
Yeah.
like a whole like years and years thing, isn't it?
It takes a minute,
Yeah. No, I mean,
so it's smarter to get
just get it
baptized
done
Catholic.
now. He can switch if he wants later,
Right,
which he
right.
won't because it's a perfect religion and everyone loves it.
Right. It's harder to become Catholic than a U.S. citizen, actually.
It's comparable.
I could see that. I mean, Judaism's tough, but it's also just like no one's.
No, you
really,
just wear like a red wristband, right?
I don't get it.
Kabbalah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually we can talk about Kabbalah at a much different episode, but Kabbalah is fucking weird. Like it's Jewish mysticism, so it's kind of like orally taught. Like there's books on Kabbalah.
Who's the Jewish bad guy?
The Jewish bad guy?
He's in fucking that South Park episode.
Oh, the Hanukkah camp, the Jewish camp.
Yeah, where they like Moses is that dude from Tron or whatever.
Yeah, he wants the macaroni art.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not Payman, is it? Or
Haman.
Haman.
Yeah,
Haman.
yeah. We've talked about Haman.
Haman's
before.
from Purim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King Haman.
Yeah.
No, what about him?
I just like him. I think he's fun.
I like
kills
the cut of his
Jews?
jib.
That's
yeah.
what I like. But I want the kid to be like a fun religion. Like no one ever is like, yeah, I grew up Baptist. Let's talk about it. Like who cares? You talk about being Jewish or Catholic, really.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I mean?
there's not a lot of culture.
No one's
There's
like,
no
yeah, I
su-
was Episcopalian. It was wild.
They don't have a culture. We have.
They don't. Yeah, there's no culture to it at all.
No, it's very sterile churches.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like,
fucking lame.
It really like the fact you said some guy in jeans. It's like that's what I think of when I
At
think
a
of like
mall.
a Baptist. Yeah,
Dude, maybe the most I've ever pissed my wife off on Christmas, on the day of Christmas specifically, is we went to Baptist church for Christmas in Dallas one time, and I just like leaned over to her and I was like, you know how I know this is Christmas mass or Christmas church or whatever? And she was like, how? Because she fucking knew something was coming. And I go, the preacher's wearing his nice jeans.
the dark wash denim.
Yeah.
yeah.
Our architecture is superior too.
Oh,
1,000,000%.
as someone who's has no dog in the fight right now, like Catholicism shits on all the other ones as far as being cool.
I believe.
No
Yeah.
one, what other religion in Christianity do people go to visit churches?
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking none.
You don't. There's
Mormon.
no
Mormon's got some.
Yeah,
wild
but there's
ones.
no evangelical like Notre Dame.
No. Evangelical shit is like a fucking
Which
Joel
R.I.P.
Osteen's.
R.I.P. to Notre Dame.
Yeah. Joel Osteen's like stupid like amphitheater church. His fucking like you could play an NHL game.
It's
in
an
there.
arena.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb.
They should have a game there.
That'd be hilarious.
like Notre Dame
Wait,
versus
he should
BYU.
he should have a preseason college basketball tournament.
like Notre Dame versus Georgetown. Or,
Yeah.
Well, no, I guess
Well,
it wouldn't be
Notre Dame's
Catholic.
not gonna do that.
Yeah. Who would like? What's a
Baylor,
Yeah. Baylor and
TCU.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or SMU even.
Yeah,
Southern
all
Methodist.
of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget all those schools are fucking religious though.
They
like
are.
whenever I meet people,
But SMU's not, TCU's not really. Like,
No.
it's pretty light.
Yeah.
They're not as heavy-handed as Baylor.
Baylor's very heavy.
And even they're not even as heavy-handed as Notre Dame is actually quite heavy-handed as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, back to hairs though, real quick. They also have like a hideous childlike scream when they're caught or injured.
Yeah.
So like the pagan Brits that were on the island were like, those things are like they're divine.
They're diamonds.
Yeah, they're like they're not animals.
I
You
would
can't
think
just
they were demons.
Yeah. So for many centuries, there was a belief that hares were hermaphrodites and that both sexes bred.
I don't need your liberal bullshit right now.
Shut up, pedophile.
There are two hair genders, and that's it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're a pedophile. You're a fucking pedophile, dude. I'm loving this button. We're gonna
Smash the pedophile button.
yeah. No, that's what's happening right now. It might as well happen on our
We've
show.
already ended this.
Yeah, like we already ran it out. They thought they had a second set of teats inside their wombs and that fur grew in their mouths. Anyway, it's just dumb pagan belief shit. But all this was disproved in the 19th century, which is also insane to me. They didn't figure that
feels
out.
too long. Yeah.
Right? That's like the 1800s
Feels
is
too
when you
long.
figured out they didn't
Yeah.
grow fur in their fucking faces, like in their mouth.
Yeah.
I guess they just couldn't catch them. But they are unique in their extraordinary ability to be pregnant and conceive at the same time. So they can have like different stages of pregnancy in their wombs.
Right.
So obviously it's a
They just catch loads like nobody's business.
so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. This and their habit of producing 4 litters in a year made them worthy of deifying and an obvious symbol of fertility and springtime, rejuvenation, basically.
They're fuck gods.
What, Dan?
When Rob said that, all I just thought was the callback to "You're a jizzardary."
You're a jizzerary.
Just catching loads.
Now, in my porno, he is still saying that to a 12-year-old boy, so
Right.
you can call me pedophile.
right.
Pedophile.
Yeah.
Anyway, on the twist side, or on the flip side, though, hares are like the wildest and most sensitive of all animals. They can actually be tamed pretty easily, though. So if they're caught young enough, it's pretty easy to just get them
What does
domesticated.
taming mean? Because I've had a pet rabbit.
Yeah,
and,
they're
like,
dicks.
They're not.
They
I mean, I
bite
guess
you.
they're like they're not like.
They smell.
I liked it. Like I liked having a pet rabbit, but
No.
like it's not
Why
really.
did you
It's just a
like?
wild thing in a cage.
Yeah, it's just like if it has the opportunity to run, it would.
It
hates
will.
you.
It's not a fan
fucking
of
hates
you.
you.
Yeah, and like if you like take it out to like play with it on the floor, like it'll just piss on the floor. Like there's no way to
shits
train it
everywhere.
really. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even cool like a little hedgehog or
They don't do
a guinea
tricks and
pig
shit. They just run around. Shit.
or a hamster. At least a hamster does stuff.
I miss
Yeah.
my pet rabbit though. Pip.
Pip.
Pip. The
We had a pet rabbit and it just ran away. First opportunity.
That
Bam.
means it left your house and died.
Yeah,
like
no
20 minutes later.
No loyalty. It probably
Right.
it ran through just kind of the fence and probably got swooped up by a hawk.
Yeah.
Easily gonna get snagged. Yeah. If it's not the traffic in Philly, it's a hawk somewhere stealing it.
Have you guys ever seen the America's Funniest Home Video thing where they have the pet mouse?
Yep.
And they're like, well, it's a cute little guy. And then the hawk just swoops down and takes it.
Gone.
The funniest part about that is like, you know how hawks like eat their prey, right? Like they're alive.
Yeah.
They just rip into the fucking stomach.
Normally, yeah, they'd get the viscera out right away.
Yep.
Yeah. That or they drop them from the sky.
You're telling me hawks aren't humane?
No, hawks don't kill humanely.
Okay.
Most things don't, turns out.
I mean, the big cats will just bleed you out before they get into you.
Yeah.
They just grab your neck and
Better meat.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Celtic ruling classes kept hares in their homes as a sort of living connection to the gods. They also thought it was taboo to eat them. So they thought they were like, if you're eating a rat, that would be like you just ate a fucking angel.
That's true. I've never.
So it's
eaten
like an
a rabbit.
Egyptian like eating a cat.
Yep. Just like that.
I've, I've never eaten a rabbit.
You've never had a
never had
rabbit?
Never had a rabbit.
Well, you're gonna
I'm
have
not allowed to. My because of the cross on my back, I'll actually every bite I take, it'll burn my tongue.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's not that good, so
It's pretty gamey.
Yeah,
it's not that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not.
But that's
You're
just-
really not missing out.
just my Celtic roots.
That's fair.
This also kind of it's perplexing, but there's also Easter hare hunting rituals too.
Sure.
Once held in various parts of like I can't pronounce any of these fucking English places, but Leicestershire and Warwickshire, Leicestershire.
no, just
They're gonna be mad
Oh
at
yeah,
you.
Leicestershire. I guess.
Yeah,
You remember Leicester City, the most
Leicester.
Was
It's
it
Leicester
Leicester?
City.
Oh,
yeah.
Leicester. Yeah, Leicester City, the most
5,001
underdog team to ever win the
Premier League.
Premier League.
No, I don't.
They
I don't know.
sold all their players, or their players left.
Well, also were their plays even that good? I thought they just ran like a really.
No, they're really good. They had a lot of good, like really good young talent.
Okay.
That just got swooped up immediately after they.
So they
won.
just kind of got lucky. They're like a Florida Marlins team winning the World Series.
I get
They're like
with all the
Rays.
talent coming up from the farm system.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the hare hunting ritual was tied to the survivals of like the prolonged sacrificial rites connected with the worship of Estra, the goddess. Perhaps the strangest of all unexplained connections between hares, paganism, and Christianity, though, is the iconography in early medieval churches and cathedrals throughout Britain, depicting 3 running hares joined by the tips of their ears to form a triangle. This
It's just the Holy Trinity.
yeah, but it's like that bunny, the bunny comes from this whole hair thing, and like pagans thinking these are little god fur balls.
Little god things.
Yeah, they're little god guys. The symbolism is found in Chester Cathedral, St. David's Cathedral, Pembrokeshire, a chapel in Cornwall, and churches in Widecombe, Devon, Scarborough. Like, it's all over the place. It's as far as Russia. Like, this whole, like, rabbit thing. Well, hare. Obviously, the egg is a symbol of fertility that dates back before Christianity as well. However, I thought this was pretty cool. The custom of coloring Easter eggs was started by Christians.
See, we do stuff.
Yeah, you do.
We do stuff.
It was started by the Christians of Mesopotamia. I like this version way more. What they did, they were all dyed red for the blood of Christ.
Of course.
Red eggs.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Easter used to be a lot more metal than it is
Dude,
today.
it all used to be more metal. I kind of like, I wouldn't like be like, yeah, I would like to read the New Testament, but if you led with Revelations, I'd be like, I'm listening.
Right. Well, so one of the reasons that they gave originally for not eating meat on
How are you
Fridays.
gonna start with the end though? Was this Memento?
Dude, it could exist no matter what. Like it provides nothing to the story.
It is quite the aside.
It's. I don't think it should be canon. I don't know how it became canon.
It's almost a post-credits scene.
yeah. It kind of is. Like it stands alone.
It's John's fucking DMT dream.
No, it's like some guy whispered on me in Crete, or whispered to me in Crete.
It was John.
This,
John wrote it.
Yeah, John wrote it. I know he wasn't on Crete. He was on some other.
He was high. He was high as fuck.
or
when he wrote
Thebes,
it.
or
It was thieves. He was on some island where like hallucinogens grew.
yeah. He's like, this is what I saw, and it's like, oh, of course you saw that. You were on drugs.
Yeah.
You saw an 8-eyed angel disc. Cool.
Maybe he did.
He had a bad trip though. It's unfortunate for him. What if he had an actual good trip?
And Revelations was dope.
Yeah,
And it's just like, hey, everyone's going to heaven, baby.
just a happy ending.
Yeah.
There's no good end of the world story. Like the Islamic one is that everyone's going to come before Jesus, and like he's going to behead you if you're not righteous.
That's weak.
Yeah.
The Revelations is way better than that.
Yeah.
Revelations
it
is-
goes more than that.
Hopefully he's like good though, right? Like, what if he takes a few hacks,
I think he knows what he's doing.
but like by like the I don't know
Billion.
12,000th person
Right.
that he's beheading, just like he's getting a little tired. That arm's tired. Takes a few more hacks.
Yeah, it's not, he's going to get some tennis elbow.
You want to be early on.
Yeah, you want to be one of the first.
For sure. Oh, God, can you imagine being last in line?
He's just like slowly sawing. Like,
Are we
damn
done
it.
yet? Jesus Christ.
Blade breaks.
and also in Islam, Jesus is fully human being. So there's no magical, there's no God powers in
He's
him.
just a prophet.
Yeah, he's
in
just a
Islam.
prophet. So
Yeah.
he's just a guy.
Yeah,
So
no.
you're just like having some 5'2"
So why does,
Palestinian.
why is he the executioner then? If he's
they're
just
really
a guy.
he's 1A in Islam. People don't
Muhammad's
realize
1B?
it.
Yeah.
Jesus is like a big fucking deal in Islam.
Yeah, like it's Allah, Muhammad, Jesus. I think Abraham too. Like,
Yeah.
well, it's Abraham.
Ishmael.
Ishmael, yeah.
They think they're descended from Ishmael.
Is that what it
So
is?
Isaac is the legitimate son of Abraham, and Ishmael is this bastard he had with his maid or nurse or whatever the fuck.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking of Muslim or Islam, so what did they do? They took the last two religions that were big before them and threw another layer on it.
Pretty
Just
much.
Like, yeah, that's what Christians did.
Yeah.
They threw a layer on all these pagan things.
There's
Yeah.
no IP.
No, I mean, if you've ever wondered like why there is an egg and a fucking rabbit, though, it's because they both are just fertile. And
Right.
they've been celebrated.
They're just
forever.
both symbols of fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Good fucking. Oh, but I was going to say, not eating meat on Fridays specifically, or at least they tried to play it off as like, oh, because Jesus died.
No, that was to help the fishers.
Well, I'm saying their excuse for helping the fishers was, oh, Jesus died, and so you shouldn't eat like blood, like, bloody meat type of thing.
I kind of see that, but
That wasn't it though.
It was for the Italian fishermen.
yeah, it was just to.
Boost the fishing industry.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a little. Jesus would like
Jesus
that kind of
might have been a
capitalism.
hippie, but the Pope was a capitalist.
Yeah, Pope was like, we got hats to make here,
Yeah.
boys. Let's get these fish
I'm a
markets.
fucking-
Plenty of gold to buy.
Yeah, no, it's true too. I mean, they did the first mega church.
They did.
The Catholics.
But our mega
Vatican.
churches are dope.
I mean, again, it's not some fucking like new architecture. Giant
Have you ever driven by Joel Osteen's?
It looks like just a big McMansion.
It's
like,
a box. No,
yeah.
it's a box. Like
Oh,
it
I was
looks-
talking about his house.
Yeah, no, I'm
sorry,
talking about the actual church. Like
No, I've never
outside,
driven-
it's just a big gray box.
We have gargoyles.
Yeah, you have like Gothic fucking sculptures and things like that.
There's romance is one of the. I think it's romance or romantic, something like that. There's that, and then Gothic. There's a bunch. Like it's fucking Romanesque. I'm sorry, Romanesque.
They're all dope.
They are all dope. Yes.
There is a ancient German tradition of a mythical hare that lays colored eggs in its form for good children to find on Easter Day or Estra Day. This was taken to the U.S. by German immigrants in the 18th century, and as Easter gradually became commercialized, it turned from a hare to a bunny.
To a bunny. It's cuter.
Yeah, chocolate,
Yeah.
easy. And then the egg became a chocolate egg as well. They're
Right.
just like, turn it into candy, fuck it. We're not eating hare.
Like a Reese's egg.
Can you imagine like,
Cadbury.
Look, I'm just saying a Reese's egg tastes better than a normal Reese's, even though they're the exact same thing.
it's kind of true.
It is true.
100% true.
Yeah. That and like the little Christmas trees. I like the little Christmas trees.
That's a relatively new situation.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
are you
it-
taking the Reese's egg over the Cadbury cream egg?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like
that was-
Cadbury
the
cream.
Cadbury
eggs.
cream
and
has
also,
gotten gross, dude.
You're
They're good.
fucking a foul human being if you like Peeps.
Oh yeah, Peeps are gross.
Do you
as
put them
fuck.
in the microwave?
I
Because
don't
they're
put them
equally as bad.
I don't put them anywhere. Peeps are so fucking
I've actually
gross.
never heard someone tell me like, oh, well, this is how I eat Peeps. It's like, no, they're good. That's it. It's like, well, why do you like it? It's like, I don't know.
What would you rather have, a peep or a fucking candy corn?
Candy corn. I like candy corn.
I don't mind
like
candy corn.
genuinely like candy
I like
corn.
the candy pumpkin.
They're the same thing.
I'm
I
just
know,
like
but I
not a
like
big
the-
marshmallow guy. Maybe if you put a peep on like a s'more.
I would do a s'more Peep.
Yeah, that's.
But even then, it's not like a normal marshmallow. I feel like it's like over
got
sugar
that,
or
like,
something.
The crust to it is
It's
kind of
fucking
gross.
weird.
Yeah.
Crust.
Also, yeah, you're doing a lot of heavy lifting with all the other ingredients of the s'more. Like it's a downgrade from a normal
Yeah.
marshmallow.
I mean,
You
I
know?
like a normal like fire lit marshmallow. Like I'll just eat that straight.
What the fuck is it? Like, what are Peeps? They're so gross.
They're fucked up, dude. Peeps should die.
Peeps are pedophiles, dude.
Peeps are pedophiles.
Yeah, for sure.
Confirmed.
It's in the name.
So the egg thing was not officially adopted by the church as representing the resurrection until 1610, when Pope Paul V proclaimed the prayer, "Bless, O Lord, we beseech thee, this tiny creature of eggs, that it may become a wholesome sustenance to thy faithful servants, eating it in thankfulness to thee on account of the resurrection of the Lord." So they just kind of like ad-libbed
They
that
tossed
in.
it in,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, I just...
Come on, baby. We toss all.
Yeah, Christianity, basically this episode is going to be called Christianity's Grifters. Christianity is a grift.
I think actually it's more just like we're very respectful of other people's cultures, and we include it in our own.
I will
you
also
call that
say,
inclusion.
I think that there's probably nothing that's been more respectful of other people's cultures in history than Christianity.
Yeah.
Personally.
We just absorb it.
Yeah. We're like the Borg.
You kind of are the Borg. That's really funny. Oh my
We
God, you guys
appropriate
are
it.
you're the Borg.
We're cultural appropriation.
Yeah, no, you like do it the best.
Yeah.
No, but but the problem is that you dilute it so much with Christian like whatever about itism that like it turns into this.
better
Oh
story.
no, a saint's responsible for a tree growing instead of some weird fucking
Instead of the tree,
well, not even a tree, instead of some weird like frog god that the British worship.
but I was thinking about this too. Like this is probably the time where they are converting those people. Is kind of what I imagine the time period of like Game of Thrones is kind of set to resemble as well, because like the North have the old gods.
Yeah, I think Game of Thrones. Well, it's across times for sure, but Game of Thrones strikes me as more like just before the First Crusade, like 9 to 1000s.
Yeah, that would make sense. Like
That's what it feels like. It
Because
looks
like
like,
the
but I don't know.
seven, the light of the seven is Christianity, obviously, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And that's
the one
like,
that took over the capital.
The sparrows.
yeah,
Yeah, the sparrows. Yeah, that was Catholic. That was Catholicism.
1000%. Yeah, and like it's established, but like people weren't taking it too seriously. They were like,
And the guy who was like fucking chicks before they overthrew him, the High Sept or whatever, before the High Sparrow took over.
yeah, like they were like, oh, like this is kind of a
That was pretty popey.
Yeah, it's like this is all song and dance.
Yeah.
like we do this.
He does what he wants.
Again,
Yeah.
no original IP.
Nope.
No such thing.
Anyway, yeah, you guys stole it from pagans. Well,
Yeah,
you let pagans do it, and
George-
then you just diluted it with
George
Jesus.
R.R. Martin still can't finish it.
No, he's going to die.
It's insane. Just copy something at this point, bro.
Right.
Like, honestly, I think his editors and shit, the fans just need to write
He doesn't
for him.
have editors.
Doesn't he have like a whole team to fact check his own writing?
I doubt it.
He does what he wants.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's fucking. You know he's fucking.
He fucks.
I
I went to his thing, Meow Wolf in Santa Fe.
love Meow Wolf.
I thought it was pretty lame.
Are you serious?
I wasn't into it. Maybe I needed to smoke weed.
Probably.
Yeah,
was
I thought it was just.
I had a couple cocktails and was walking through, and I was pretty bored.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. If you're not into that sort of thing either, generally,
I tried to get into it. We tried to solve the mystery, but it was like so
Oh,
dense and
You can't.
yeah, it's
yeah.
I enjoyed the cartoon, like the really like weird cartoon where it's like we convened and the
This already
the
sounds
council
terrible.
decided. Yeah, it's fucking.
It's kind of like an anime, almost cartoon.
sucked.
Yeah. It's cool to like see the art exhibits and stuff in there. I enjoyed
Go
that.
take mushrooms and go there. That's
You
fine.
should be on drugs, for
but
it.
yeah, like don't.
It's
don't
pretty
go-
cool.
Don't
Like,
go there sober.
yeah, I think walking into the place where like you're clearly in an old bowling alley when you're first there and walking
Yeah.
in, you can tell, and then you open the door and it's like shit. I feel like I'm outside.
There's just so many better things to do in Santa Fe, like drink margaritas anywhere, eat food. Like it's just, I just was that of all the things, and we went because there's not a lot of stuff to do in Santa Fe. Go up to wine country.
Santa
go,
Fe is so tiny, dude. It's so small.
Yeah, it's
like
really small.
I forgot how fucking tiny it was. We went there for our honeymoon. Like we drove through it and did Meow Wolf for one of the days, and then like ate and shit like that. But it was just like Jesus Christ. So sorry, Dan.
You bored? You fucking pedophile.
Yeah, you're a pedophile, Dan. Look at that
Big
rapist
sauce in
beard.
that joke too.
Yeah.
Good. We have to run it into the ground.
Yeah, but now we have no more insults. So
I know.
congratulations, guys.
Maybe we can learn from here. Anyway, check us out.
What's even maybe like you fuck your dad?
Dad fucker.
Yeah, he's a dad fucker.
That's not like it's heinous, but it's not. It's heinous, but it's not
Motherfucker's
like
already a thing.
There's
Right.
nothing worse than fucking and raping kids. I'm sorry. That's
Nothing.
it.
And we've
yeah.
already gotten to that.
Yeah, that's like I can't think of.
Bestiality.
Yeah, I was say like, oh, he fucks his dog. Oh, dude, look at it. Yeah, you could. Yeah, he fucks his dog. You're
Still,
a dog fucker.
But somehow that's still not as bad as fucking children.
No, because there's not the same level of conscience. I mean, it's terrible. Again, heinous, but there's nothing worse than that. The only thing would be is like, oh, that guy's gonna kill everyone ever. That guy's like mass genocidist.
Genocide is almost like too vague, though.
Yeah.
It's not intimate.
I mean,
Racism is more intimate.
and Genghis Khan killed a lot of people, and he still gets a
you know
pretty
what?
good rap.
This is gross, but baby necrophilia.
You fuck dead kids.
Yeah.
Dead Kids is the next one.
Yeah, dead kid fucker is the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Happy Easter, everyone.
From all of us here at Softcore History, please check out our website, softcorehistory.com. Buy some merch. Yeah, like, subscribe,
If
review.
you don't buy merch, you're a pedophile.
If you don't buy... New shirt coming soon, y'all. If you don't buy this shirt, you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
It's like, why aren't you wearing it?
Yeah.
I have one. Where's yours? Ooh. This is good marketing.
Anyone not wearing this shirt is a pedophile.
Yeah.
That's just what it says on the
I
shirt.
think, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. If you're not buying
That's our
softcore
shirt.
history
Yeah.
merch, you're a pedophile.
Anyone
Anyway,
not wearing this shirt is pedophile.
better get one.
Softcore history.
Anyway, for Rob Fox and Dan Regester, I'm Jake Goldman.
You just got soft served.